What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dan Reviews, and today we're going to be doing a one-of-a-kind video, I guess you could say, on my custom Walking Dead comic book series, Governor. So, now, of course, this Governor right here is based off of right here, Made to Suffer. He wore a riot gear suit, I guess you could say. And I'm just gonna find the page right here. See that? You know, the riot gear and everything, and the eye patch and missing arm, and you know, that kind of thing. This is basically what that is. So now, also, the reason why I want to do this figure review is because I actually made this. Believe it or not. Literally, believe it or not. I'm not joking. And I'll explain what I did. And I'll explain, what I did with this figure and how I made this. If you guys want to go ahead and make it yourself. So, basically, now before I get into it, if any of you guys don't like action figures, really, you shouldn't even, you don't even need to watch this if you're not interested. I know a lot of people probably won't, but I'm putting this out there for collectors. If you want to learn how to make your own riot gear Governor and make it look, pretty cool, I want to say. So, now, I think some people might know if they're like Deadhead collectors, basically. Basically, all you do, now, if you guys know what the Walking Dead 5-inch McFarlane Toys figures are, then you know that they made a Riot Gear Glenn figure, which I wasn't big of a fan of. But I kept it for a while, and then also you have a Governor figure right here. And this is the original Governor that I based this off. And if you're wondering how did I do that, how did I get the head, this is actually an alternate head that came with this one. This is the original head without the eye patch. And this is the head with the eye patch. So, you can kind of see what I did there. I just took the extra alternate head to make this one. And then, now it is kind of difficult to stick it on there. I really had to push the peg in. And what you would want to do is take a blow dryer, which is what I did after a while because I got sick of trying to push it. And basically blow the hair dryer and let it, kind of simmer for a bit. And just put the plastic right there. And after you take off the Glenn head, which that shouldn't be difficult to do. That one you just have to really pop off and then, have the hair dryer and let it run for, and kind of put it in there in the neck, the air in the neck for, I would say, 15 to 20 seconds. Then that will loose it up, and then you'll be able to stick that in a lot easier. And then you would have that. Now, that's not it, because the Glenn had 2 hands. So basically what you are going to want to do, you are going to want to, now I want to say I made a big mistake because I literally just pulled it right off, which it still looks pretty good. But you can tell I just ripped it right off. It's pretty noticeable. But, really, I mean, you could just take this stump and paint it black, which I should have done in the first place. And it's not like I couldn't do that. I could just buy another Governor just for that and do that. But, still, it's not as great now. But this is still really cool, and that's all you basically need to make this Governor. It's pretty easy. Now, if you want to throw in, maybe what I did, just like a regular sidearm, that type of thing. Tons of characters come with these little black sidearms, so, I'll take it off here. Just these kind of little tiny, you know, guns, whatever. Not too hard to find unless you don't have a Walking Dead figure, then that could be a problem. But then there he is, kind of just standing up straight like that. I think that looks really sick. And I actually made him a couple weeks ago. But yeah, I want to do a video on this because I know people are probably going to ask me how did I do it. So this is how I basically put the figure together. And he looks really cool. My display shelf is right there. It looks really sick right now, and I couldn't resist, mainly because I really did not like that Riot Gear Glenn figure, and I knew that I would have an opportunity to make something better, you know, in exchange. That's, you know, like, to make something that I would actually enjoy instead of just a figure I am not a fan of. Because I actually didn't even buy the Glenn myself. I got it for a birthday present, and as long, you know, and I was thinking to myself, well, you know, I could make something that's even better than the Riot Gear Glenn. Because even when they showed pictures of this a couple years ago, of the Riot Gear Glenn, I'm like, dude, no, absolutely not. And I actually do still have a Steven Yeun version of Glenn. So it's not like I don't have a Glenn. And if you guys collect the McFarlane toy figures, then you will know that they are coming out with a new 10-inch figure Glenn, the 10-inch figures. I do have the Rick. He's right there. He's off my display shelf for a minute because I wanted to show him off, just kind of in the background. He looks pretty cool. I might do a figure review on him, but he's like a statue. Then I got the Daryl and the Michonne right there. Maybe I'll put them on the TV set maybe for a few videos so you guys can get a better look. And then maybe I'll do some individual reviews for them. So, really, really sick, man. Just love the figure, I have to say. This is my first custom figure I've ever made. But I do want to get into this whole kind of thing where I start kind of painting the figures. I want to get into that. And I was going to buy another Andrea and another Riot Gear Glenn and make a comic book series version of Andrea and the Riot Gear. And I think I probably will do that. And I know Rick dressed up in Riot Gear as well. So I'll probably do that. And then maybe lastly I'll just pick up another copy of the Glenn or something just to go along. So really, really sick figures. I can't believe that, you know, I made something this cool. I have to say I'm a big fan of what I did, and hopefully you guys think it's pretty cool too. I like it. It's really, really detailed and everything. It's not that hard to make, just I went over what you guys have to do. It's not that hard, and yeah, so also for figure reviewers, I have to say I watch a lot of figure reviewers. I watch Shartimus Primes. Jerry Parks is his name, I think. Mr. Evil Cheese. Make a Path Presents. Ronnie Hayes is his real name. Does videos, and of course Solid Dave Snake does videos, and of course Treshan 2 has tons of Walking Dead figures. And I watch tons of Walking Dead figure reviewers and YouTubers, and the Zoostrooper is really cool as well too. I might even do a video talking about how cool, or some of the people that inspired me to do YouTube. And I definitely have one person out of the bunch on YouTube that inspired me to do YouTube from the very beginning that I started watching, you know, the person's channel. I won't mention because I might do a whole video on who inspired me to do YouTube. I think it's necessary because a lot of people probably understand why I'm doing a YouTube channel. But I also just wanted to do a YouTube channel mainly because I know a lot of people love The Walking Dead, and when someone loves something, they're dedicated to it. And for me, Walking Dead is going to be the best TV show I'm probably ever going to see in TV history. Yeah, most likely. And I think a lot of people could probably agree, especially if they're watching this video. I mean, yeah, Walking Dead is awesome. So if you like the video, please thumb it up. And I will see you guys in the other one, or in the next one. Peace.